Hi guys, hope you're having an amazing day. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Katie, and on this channel, we dive into all things manifestation, stepping into your power, conscious creating, and really starting to live from the inside out, creating your life, the life that you desire from the inside out. So if you're interested in that, stick around. Today, I want to talk about one concept that I have learned along my journey that when I got it, it really started to change the game for me. It really changed how I viewed myself, how I viewed life. It really started to change how I viewed the whole process of manifestation, how I viewed, creating my own reality. And it made it like it was one of those moments where I was just like, oh, I get it. So I'm going to talk about it today in hopes that maybe you have one of those moments for yourself where you just get it. Um, and this is that you are the manifestation. You are the manifestation. We think a lot of the times that the thing that we're manifesting is the car, the house, the relationship, the new job, um, the health, the body. We think that the manifestation is the thing that we're going to experience in the physical reality. But the true manifestation is you. Because, and you've probably heard this before, but I encourage you to just stay with me here and sit with this because you might hear it today in a way that hits differently than before. The thing is not the manifestation. It's you. What you really desire more than anything else is you. You desire you. And what I mean by that is you don't really desire the car, the house, the relationship. I mean, yes, those are things that we may want and we may feel like that is what I really want. That is. But at the end of the day, why do you want that thing? What is it about that thing? It's because of the feeling of having that thing. It's because we want the feeling. And like I said, you've probably heard this maybe a million times before. I know this is like, manifestation 101, is that feel the thing before it's here and you will get it. But really what I want you to understand is like really, truly and deeply, it's manifestation is not about getting the thing. It's not about this thing that's outside of you. It's about you becoming more you. You becoming that which you desire. You're the manifestation. I, the reason that I think that this is so powerful is because, you know, when we want something so bad and when we desire it so bad, like we really want the relationship or like we really want this particular living situation. We want to move here. We want this job. We want this amount of money. It's like, it can feel like, oh my God, my heart like aches. I want it so bad. And what happens is then it really feels like it's outside of you. It's like this thing that's separate that you don't have and you're like aching to have it. But when you realize you are the manifestation. It's you that you actually crave. It's the thing. Yes, you still want it. And yes, you're excited to have it. And yes, you imagine yourself, having that thing or having that experience and you feel like excited for it. But when you start to really realize that you're the manifestation, you are the thing that you're craving the most. You as the version of you who feels those feelings, who has that internal state of being of already having it. That's what you're really craving. When you know that, then it takes that idea of like the thing being on the pedestal or the thing being outside of you completely away. And it's like you can really just, at least for me, what I felt when I started to get this was like it just like let the pressure fall away because I was like, I don't have to go and like somehow bring that thing to me or figure out the process to like draw it into me or figure out am I manifesting right? Am I doing this the right way? Like how come it's not here? Like all of that started to fall away because I realized there isn't anything out there. It's just in here. And I think that was a relief because it was like, if it's just in here, I can do it. It's all in me. There's nothing out there that I have to like go do or go get or try to figure out how to like bring it from where it is to me. Like it isn't that. It's like, it's all within me. And so if I know that I'm what I really crave, it's me. What I want is to feel the like the most blissful, joyful, satisfied version of me. And that all comes from within. Like that's my doing. That's on me. And so I also think there's almost this level of self-love or like I'm trying to like put into words the feeling of it, but basically there's like this feeling of kind of like love or endearment with yourself when you realize like this whole time it's just been me. It's been all about me. It's been me wanting more me. And that's kind of sweet, isn't it? Like that's kind of this nice feeling where you recognize like it's just about, I just want to be more me. Like I just want to feel good. I just want to feel happy. I just want to feel joyful. I just want to feel satisfied. And how cute of me to like, come up with these ideas of things that I want, like maybe this car or this relationship or this living situation, which great. Sure, those are going to be great. But what I really can recognize here is like, I just want those because I feel like those things are going to help me feel more me. And it's almost like this loving moment you can have with yourself where you kind of you come into this understanding of yourself and realize like, oh, I get it. Like I get why I want those things so badly. You can kind of see yourself in a way where you can kind of look at yourself like, I get it. I get you. Like, I get why you want those things. I get why you want the relationship. I get because you want to feel those, but you just want to feel that way. And the good news is you can start to give that to yourself now. This is what it is it's about you being more you. And I've heard this saying so many times before about how it's about you, like, how manifestation is about you feeling the feelings of having it as if it's already here. But there's something about that never fully resonated with me because I still felt like it put a little bit of the power outside of you because because it still makes you feel like, okay, how can you feel the way that you would feel when you have that thing? It's still like attaching it to the thing, like making it feel like, okay, when I have the thing, this is how I would feel. And it's still like, do you see what I mean? There's still the separation. Whereas when you take all that away and you simply realize that the things that you want, they're just your mind's way of like associating what you really want to what you want to feel. It's almost like your mind saying like, this is what I want because it's trying to say like, here's the feeling you associate with this thing. And what I'm really trying to get you to understand is what I want is that feeling in myself. And so it's just your mind pointing to these different like indicators like, hey, here's an example. Here's an example. Here's an example. But it's not because of the thing. It's because what you really desire is the feeling. And so I just think when you start to focus on that, there's no separation. There's nothing outside of you. It's not like there's something outside of you that's off limits or that you can't get to or that's just out of your reach. It's everything's in here. And then don't worry because I think this is the part where the mind comes in. It's like, but I still want the things. And it's like, but you'll get them because it's inevitable. When you are the version of you that you crave the most, all of the things that match that have to come to you. It's just, that's how this works. Our energy is what draws to us the things in our reality that are a match for that energy for us. And so it can't not happen for you. Is this making sense, you guys? Put in the comments down below. Like, what questions are you having? Are you getting this? Do you need me to go into this deeper? Because for me, it felt like, okay, finally this moment where there's nothing outside of me. There's nothing on a pedestal. There's nothing that's just out of my reach. It's more me. It's me just connecting with myself and within myself, feeling the feelings I desire to feel, but not trying to connect it to, okay, when I have this, I'll feel this way. Just finding the feelings within me. I think this is how we really call back our power and really, really come into our role as being the creator of our reality, is when we can find the feelings within ourselves without needing to look to the outside to give us like a reason to feel it or give us validation or proof that we can feel it, or even using something outside of us as an example of a feeling. And this is not to say doing that's bad. Like, you can use visualization or, techniques where you're kind of imagining something and that's helping you to create the feeling within you. Like, I've done that so many times, but I think eventually you get to the point where you can take the training wheels off and it's like you don't even need to imagine it anymore, because you can just create the feeling within yourself. You know how you desire to feel, and maybe what you desire to feel is similar to me, which is you desire to feel satisfaction and fulfillment and bliss and joy and like this sense of just being at home in yourself and being just peaceful and calm and at ease. And so you can start to just create that within yourself and have moments of just fully feeling that within yourself, not because it's attached to a specific image or it's attached to a specific manifestation, but because it's just you allowing yourself to become more you. And so I think in the beginning stages, when you're first kind of getting this concept, it's really helpful to look at the things that your mind is telling you, okay, I want this, I want this, I want this, because what that is it's an indicator. So you can ask yourself from like a neutral place, okay, what's the indicator showing me? The indicator showing me I want a house. Okay, why do I want a house? And then it comes back to, because what I really crave is to be this version of myself that just feels so like safe and at home. Okay, great. And so now it's like, I don't need to even focus on the house. I don't need to think about the house, because this journey isn't even about the house. It's about me finding that feeling within myself and becoming that in myself. And then all of the things that are a match for that feeling are going to naturally appear. So if it's a house, if it's, whatever it is, because it might be something better. It might be something even beyond what your mind could have imagined originally. Like, that's going to come to you, but not because you were so fixated on it or focused on it or were needing it, but because you created it within you. You are the manifestation. You're what you crave. It's you. Okay. I think I'm going to leave it off there. I just want to see if there's anything else I want to say about that. But it feels like this is a good place to leave it. I really, really hope that this is sinking in with you guys, just because I can feel it on my end. And it's just like, it's the best feeling. It really is, when you start to realize that you're it. There's nothing more. There's nothing outside of you. And you don't even have to be focused on the specifics of the manifestation. You don't have to have every detail, because you can just trust and know that when you create the feeling within you, it's going to attract in everything that's also on that same like wavelength, if you want to think about it like that. And so your mind doesn't have to create it. It will already, your job is the feeling. All the other details will be figured out for you. And isn't that like a relief? Isn't that like, take that weight off your shoulders? You don't have to go out and figure out all the details and create it all from scratch. It's like, your job is just the feeling. Your job is to be in the feeling. And I think this is where we also, like I talked about it in the previous videos, but your job is just to feel good. Your job is just to feel more you. If that's your only job every single day, how would you approach your day? How would you approach your life? It's just about you feeling even more you and realizing, saying to yourself, I'm the manifestation. I'm what I desire. Like, say that stuff to yourself and see how that feels. How does that feel to you when you say that? Notice what comes up for you and just sit with that and just allow yourself to really deeply take in this knowing that it's me. And the more that I allow in and kind of can create the states of being that I desire within myself, the more the world around me is going to reflect that. It's only natural. That's how it works. And I don't have to go out there and push and force and struggle my way through and figure it all out. My only work is in here, in me. And then if I feel inspired to take an action, if I feel excited to do something, if I feel like there's something that is like drawing me in, then go for it, do it. But know that you're doing it because it feels good for the joy, not because you're needing to figure it all out and take this massive action and struggle your way through, right? It's because you're the manifestation and you're just being more you. So I hope that this landed well. Let me know in the comments below, what questions do you have? What do you want me to talk more about? What do you want me to go deeper into? I really love and appreciate all your comments and questions. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. And if you want to work with me in ways, beyond these videos, then you can check the links in the description box below. We've got a 14-day free trial to the membership, which is my monthly subscription platform. We do live group energy healing calls, other live monthly calls where we do Q&A, group coaching, deep dives into specific topics. There's a living library of content for guided meditations, affirmations, journal prompts. We also do a monthly energy forecast where I like intuitively feel into the upcoming month, and I provide you with like tips, themes, just how to work with the energy to really step into that next level version of yourself. So check out the membership if that sounded good to you, 14-day free trial. And then there's also links down below to work with me one-on-one. So single sessions, packages of sessions, and then a link to apply to my more high-level intensive one-on-one program. So anyways, you guys, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Sending you so much love, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.